Hello there guys and welcome to Club Footy, episode 4 of our World Cup show where we're talking about all the games, reacting to all the big events and also talking all the best boots and the kits at the World Cup. And I've been joined by Phil. How are you doing, Phil? You alright?
Very well, thank you, Sim.
Did you enjoy Colombia, Japan, which we just watched?
I really did. It was a great game and we'll get onto the kits in a minute. Wow.
Yeah, basically, as you've seen by the title of the video, we're going to talk about Phil's favourite 5 shirts of the group round. Can I add this disclaimer now? This is just about the shirts that have been on show so far. So before you're in the comments saying, what about this shirt? And I'm looking at you, Nigeria shirt. There's a plot, spoiler for you. It hasn't been used yet, so certain shirts won't be here because they haven't been used yet. I'm sure we'll do a next roundup at some point. So these are just the ones that have been on the pitch, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Just the ones that have been there. But quickly, before we get onto that, England, the World Cup is actually coming home.
Oh, you know what? It was apart from the finishing, it was a fantastic game. And when that header went in, you could feel a cloud lift across the
euphoria.
country. Oh, wow.
It felt like that was the moment that galvanised the nation, didn't it?
Yeah.
Because sometimes you need a scrappy last minute winner just to get people behind it. And as we said yesterday in the video, yes, England, you didn't say, you were very much on the fence, but it can happen.
Why not?
We can win the World Cup and it can come home. But anyway, let's get on to the reason we're all actually here. We've just seen Colombia, Japan, Senegal and Poland are about to play. That'll be the end of the first round as we record this video. Those 2 shirts aren't making the cut. I'll let you know now just in advance. So we'll go straight into number 5. And who is at number 5, Phil?
Yeah, so we've got Iceland's away shirt, and this is possibly a surprise to some people, but the Iceland Rangers shirts.
It's a surprise to me.
Yeah, I really liked how it looked on the pitch. I think the away shirt in particular with the white fed into the sleeve pattern really nicely. And you know, Araya aren't a big brand, they're kind of a smaller brand. This is their only shirt of the World Cup.
The underdogs, like Iceland.
Absolutely, and I thought it looked so crisp against Argentina. You know, it was a surprise to me actually, because when I'd seen the photos coming out, I liked some of the ideas of the pattern, but I thought it was a bit too safe. Otherwise the shirt's quite simple. But actually on the pitch, it was really nice. I liked it. It stood out. It's a unique design.
As far as I remember, that's the one of the shirts where the home kit's like an inverted version, isn't it? Basically,
exactly.
It's definitely a nicer version, isn't it?
Yeah, and I preferred the away. You saw with the goalkeeper shirt as well being in red. Also not bad, but I think particularly the white shirt, I think that's going to be actually a real kind of standout kit of the whole tournament.
Fingers crossed they actually will they hang around for a little bit longer.
Yeah, wouldn't you love it if they did another Euro 2016?
I love that the keeper's a film director.
Yes,
the right back makes salt for a living.
Yeah.
What's the keeper? The coach is a dentist.
He's a dentist. Yeah, it's fantastic.
It's hard not to like Iceland, isn't it?
It is.
And then at number 4, we'll look a little bit closer. I'm wearing it, Phil. The Argentina away shirt.
You certainly are. This one is another one which I really like, and to have a black shirt, there's not many black shirts at the tournament. This is one of just 2 if you count Croatia's away shirt. Indeed, yeah.
Ollie loves a black shirt. Don't you, Ollie?
Precious couple of shirts.
I thought he loved it, lad.
He loves it. And it looks great. This is actually based as well on an old shirt, as with many Eddie designs. So we're looking back to the 93 away shirt. And that time the pattern was on the shoulders. It slid down to the chest and come across. It looks great. It's evoking that 90s look. I really like how Adi have brought back these designs. So they haven't just remade them, they've kind of done their own twist. So you get the breaking up of the pattern with the lines there to give it a slightly more modern look. And it's really nice, it's really class. It looks good, despite the average performance from Argentina.
Yeah, beautiful Aguero goal, Man City fan. So that was a sight to behold. But in general, I agree. And we've done a longer look at this shirt. Click the link on the screen somewhere right now above one of our heads to watch a more detailed review of this shirt. And then at number 3, it is Peru home shirt, a classic, simple, beautiful design, isn't it?
It's the classiest shirt.
The purist's choice.
It really is, and this has been gaining a lot of traction on social. I think the great thing about this shirt, it just stands out. The sash, Umbro, it's the only Umbro shirt at the World Cup.
Why do people love sashes so much?
That's an interesting one, isn't it? I think because it's a less is more thing. You don't see it often. But you look at, let's say, the City Champions shirt that they've released.
Which I had and then gave away.
Yeah,
but it was lovely though.
It was, and I think people would be happy if that was an away kit one year. It's definitely
we had a kit of going back about 6-7 years. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but David Silva famously wore the white with the red sash.
Of course,
I think that was. It was Umbro again.
It was Umbro,
It was absolutely lovely. It might have been about 2010 or 11. And it's got that very similar vibe to it. I think it's the same colour as well, for example.
Umbro do it best. And I think, what's great about the Peru kits, not just
do they do it best? Is that your general opinion?
I think in terms of that classic, classy style, 100%. You look at, next year is going to be a big one for Umbro. A lot of kits are going to have the great cuff design. And even though they're quite similar between clubs, I can't get enough of it. I really do like the look.
It's a beautiful shirt. And in at number 2, well, once again, we're giving it away. You're wearing the Japan home kit, and a great victory 2-1, and a victory for the shirt as well, I guess.
Yeah, it's a huge win. Asia's first ever win against a South American team.
Asia's first ever win.
Amazing.
They've got a continent's hope on their shoulders.
I knew it was Japan's. I didn't know it was the whole continent's first win, so that is huge. And I think this shirt, what I love about this is it's a brand new design. So we've seen a lot of retro callbacks, but this is completely new. And the whole look we've got here is based on an old ancient samurai stitching technique, which is fantastic. The story behind it is great.
Full on stereotype for their own shirts.
Really dug into it.
But it is beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, I think what this one kind of it's just a really kind of, I've never seen a design like this really. It's very much looks quite good up close as well as from afar. Little things as well, like the redesigned badge. So they've tweaked the JFA logo here. You've obviously got the Japan flag, so lots of nice little details. And just the blue, Japan are great at any World Cup. You think of their kits in the 90s with the flames on the sleeves.
Yeah.
And they're just
the
always...
away shirt is a beaut as well, isn't it?
It is.
Which I'm sure will appear in the second round.
Oh, absolutely. I think just as a 1-2 punch of the home and away, Japan are definitely... I mean, it looks great today, and obviously with the win. Anytime a team does well in the kit, it just instantly elevates it.
Of course it does, yeah. I mean... Once again, there's so many kits that have been awful, but as soon as something's won in it, it's like they become iconic, don't they?
They
and
do.
Once again, the first win for Asia over a South American country.
Huge result.
And a shirt befitting.
Absolutely.
And here is our number 1 shirt. And just like that, I am wearing the number 1 shirt. They were just lost on the pitch, but they definitely won on the shirt, I guess is technically the term. Number 1, Colombia film.
Yeah. You know what?
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love it.
The Colombia 1990 shirt, which this is based on, is probably my favourite shirt of all time. So to bring it back, and not only just bring it back, but to again change it up with the stripes.
Gorgeous.
The colourway is iconic. It's really strong. And they might have lost today, but genuinely, I think this is the best kit so far. And it just looks timeless. The design, it's both 90s and modern at the same time.
Why is it that the colours feel brighter than most? Even like it feels brighter than other yellows for some reason, isn't it? It's just ridiculously vibrant. You
see the fans in the stands, and you see Colombia just turn up at a World Cup, and it's a party.
Apart from when they turn up on the pitch, I guess.
Apart from when they get a red card,
but I'm with you on this one. It's an absolutely beautiful shirt. But for me, so far, it's definitely the shirt of the first round. I mean, there are some notable exceptions, haven't they? What about, I don't know, Spain, for example?
Yes.
Mexico?
Yeah, we've had, I mean, again, some great Adidas options. So Mexico, as you say. I love Spain's away kit, an unusual colourway, but it looks really nice. Yep, we did.
And Portugal, and to know you're a fan of as well.
Yeah, you know what? It's just, I can't get enough of it. We've had round 1, and it feels like, we've already had just present after present. Every day is fantastic. It's like an advent calendar. It's amazing.
He gets so excited by him. He's really excited by just when these were arriving in the office. It was just heaven for you, wasn't it?
Smiling.
You can't. Even now, just being around the kids, he's happy. But I know people are going to say, "What about Nigeria?" But the famous Nigeria shirt was actually not worn, was it? Germany's away kit was not worn. Is that right?
No, we've missed out on probably again 2 of my favourites. So that'll be interesting to see.
Maybe they'll make the next cut for the second round. But guys. These are our choices. As ever, all the links will be in the top comment. Check the pinned comment if you want to find the best price on any of these shirts I mentioned. If you haven't already subscribed, why not? Let us know as well in the comments what your top 5 shirts so far, maybe your 5 worst ones as well. Any kit mishaps. Phil will surely disagree because he's pretty set on your decisions, aren't you?
I am.
Guys, thank you for watching very much, and I will see you next time.